What's up, Red Wings fans? Welcome to a special edition of the Forecheck presented by Athletico Physical Therapy. I'm your host, Daniella Bruce, and I'm live from my kitchen right now. Ken Cal and I are practicing our social distancing. Let's bring him in right now. Ken, how's it going over there?
Everything's going good. Just going through this day to day and trying to stay busy at home, doing some puzzles and just relaxing a little bit and also getting some work done. But it's also great to be with you and have another edition of the Forecheck. It's been a long time.
It has been. I'm really excited to be back as well. Really cool that we're able to do this via a different video chat. So this is going to be a really fun show for us. And Ken, we're going to kick it off by talking about the NHL pause. And about a week and a half ago now, the league put out a statement saying that they were going to suspend the remainder of the season. And the most important part of this message that I want you to see is we will continue to monitor all the appropriate medical advice, and we will encourage our players and other members of the NHL community to take all reasonable precautions, including by self-quarantine where appropriate. Our goal is to resume play as soon as it is appropriate and prudent so that we will be able to complete the season and award the Stanley Cup. Until then, we thank NHL fans for your patience and hope that you stay healthy. So obviously the NHL wants to abide by everything that's going on right now with the coronavirus. And it's unfortunate because we all want to play some hockey. But Ken, what is the important thing about this NHL pause?
Well, the important thing is we really don't know, and we're waiting for the green light from the CDC, I guess. And once the league gets the green light, then we're ready to go and we're ready to play some hockey. But I think in a perfect world, Daniella, the NHL wants to finish the regular season. Obviously, they want to have a Stanley Cup playoff and crown a championship or a champion, and that's the perfect world. But as this goes farther and farther, let's say May, June, July, then all of a sudden that becomes a problem and an issue. One thing I do want to say is that the National Hockey League really wants to have an 82-game schedule for next season, the 2021 campaign. And that's important to them. They don't want to have any type of games missed due to another outbreak of the virus. So that's important, but we'll just have to wait and see. And right now, that's what it's all about, just a wait and see type thing. And hopefully soon we can get back playing some hockey and the fans can join us as well.
And Ken, as you mentioned, in a perfect world, the Red Wings would play their remaining games before the end of this NHL season. The Red Wings, along with the rest of the NHL here, are abiding by these rules. And here's another important message from our club itself. But this is about more than hockey. This is about Hockeytown coming together. You've had our back all season, and we need you now more than ever. Let's band together, let's help those in need, and let's battle through this. So the Red Wings, along with the rest of the league, are trying to battle through this, Ken. But I think one thing to mention is that these players really haven't been skating, whether it's the Red Wings or another NHL team who might be preparing for the NHL playoffs. How do they stay on track and focused on, when this play resumes?
Daniella, that's a very good point because you can do all the exercising you want at home. You can be lifting weights, training, running, whatever you want to do. But these are hockey players, and the game is all about skating. So it appears to me that once the green light goes, these players are going to have to be able to have some type of mini camp just to be able to skate again and get in game shape. Because if the season were to start with just the Stanley Cup playoffs, we all know what a rigorous time of the year that is. Players have to be in shape. So they're going to have to set aside some time for them to get in shape and get ready to go.
Definitely. And our very own Carley Johnston was with one of our Red Wings to see what he's doing to stay in shape.
You guys, I am here with none other than Justin Abdelkader. Justin, thank you so much for joining us. How is it going over there?
It's going well. Just spending a lot of time with the family and with our son. It's that part's been fun. Obviously missing being out on the ice and playing hockey, but just trying to stay safe.
I know there's a lot of craziness going on right now, and it must be hard to have that pause in the season, knowing you guys wanted to finish out with a full 82 games. The uncertainty of everything going on right now, how are you staying in shape and staying ready for when the season resumes?
Yeah, just, been doing some running outside. Actually, my wife and I just went and picked up some weights since, we saw we were quarantined at the house for 3 more weeks. So between some weights and some workouts workout videos on online, on TV, and then some running. It's keeping us trying to stay in shape and ready to go when we resume.
I know it's hard to be away from the ice, but how awesome is it being able to spend this time with the family that you usually didn't get to spend in March and April?
Yeah, that part's been nice for sure. Especially with our son, he's about 1.5 years. So, spending a little extra time with him and, watching him as things change on a daily basis has been a lot of fun. So just trying to make the most of it while we're in this work stoppage.
Jackson heard you talking about him. And with you being such a reading advocate and March being reading month, have you been reading to Jackson as well? I know you have a book out.
Yeah, so not only reading my book, Shoot for the Goal, but reading many others. He likes books with a lot of pictures and trucks and planes, so we usually go to those first. But he enjoys us reading to him and flipping through the pages.
And how can someone get your book right now if they can't go in store and purchase it?
Yeah, so you can go to shop.justinabdelkader.com to purchase the book. Obviously it's sold at the arena and at Hockey Town Athletico in Troy, but we know those are closed, so people can purchase online on my website.
Awesome. And last but not least, do you have a message that you want to give to the fans of Hockey Town?
Yeah, just hope everyone stays healthy, abides by what Governor Whitmer's saying, and stays home as much as possible. And we fight this virus and beat it together, because we'll come out stronger in that.
Thank you so much, Justin. I really appreciate you giving us your time. Really looking forward to seeing you back on the ice, hopefully soon. But in the meantime, stay healthy and enjoy your family time.
Yep. Thanks, Carley. You too, and look forward to getting back out there.
Awesome. Thank you. Back to the Forecheck.
Thank you, Carley. It was great to hear from Justin Abdelkader. We haven't heard from these guys in a while. Great to hear that he's doing well and keeping in shape, right, Ken?
Absolutely. And I miss these Red Wings, just as much as the fans do. So it'll be great just to see them back out onto the ice, and hopefully we can do that soon.
Definitely. We're all hoping to have hockey back as soon as possible. But until then, the Red Wings have come up with a little social media challenge called the D-Boss Challenge to make sure you're all staying active and playing some hockey at home. So we've seen a lot of really, really good submissions for the D-Boss Challenge. And let's take a look at this first one. And it comes all the way from Regina, Saskatchewan, Ken.
Here he is, coming down the driveway, moving in, fakes backhand, scores! Upstairs, look at that celly. What a great goal that was.
And that one was from Scott Carpinka. Like I said, all the way from Regina, Saskatchewan. What a great celly there. That was probably the best part of that, right?
Yeah, it really was. And it was a great shot upstairs under the crossbar. And it also gives me an opportunity to do some play-by-play.
Yeah, we might have to get that kid some skates, but let's take a look at another D-Boss Challenge submission. This one is John Donnelly, and it looks like they're having some fun in their basement.
Oh, look at that ice. Green and white, stick handling back and forth. Looks like Pavel Datsuk right there. Now he turns towards the goal, moves in, wrist shot, scores! What a snipe that was, upper left-hand corner.
Great submission there from John Donnelly. Always fun playing some hockey in your basement, right, Ken?
Absolutely, and that's where we all got started, right? When we were kids, we always played in the basement, shot the puck around. Parents didn't like it too much when you were banging the puck off the cement walls, but hey, what the heck? It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And as we know, Ken, hockey is for everybody, including the girls. And let's take a look at this slap shot. She's giving the guys a run for their money.
Yeah, we'll take a look at this in slow motion, and look at this technique. She brings that stick way back over her left shoulder, over her head, steps into the shot, gets everything into it, and look at the flight of that ball right there. It hits the crossbar, goes straight down, no goaltender, I'm telling you, would be able to stop that shot. That is a wonderful shot right there by the youngster.
I hope all of the guys watching right now were taking notes during that slow motion view of that shot there.
That was perfect technique as far as I'm concerned, and she's got a future.
Yes, she does. And you guys, it's not too late to submit your own version of the D-Boss Challenge. Just videotape yourself playing hockey at home, however that may be, and use the hashtag D-Boss Challenge along with the hashtag Together Detroit. And we've got our own special hashtag for the Forecheck. We are using Ask the Forecheck to allow you guys to ask any questions that you may have. It can be to any of us on the show, including Carley. It could be myself, Ken, or it could be players. It could be coaches or any staff for the Detroit Red Wings. And we're going to do our best to get those answered for you. So thank you so much for watching today. And I hope that you're all staying safe and healthy. Ken, as always, thank you for joining us.
Well, it's great to see you again, Daniella. I miss when we were doing the Forecheck at Little Caesars Arena, but this is a great way to keep the fans informed, and it's always fun to do and always fun to work with you as well.
Yes, of course, Ken. And we hope to be back at Little Caesars Arena as soon as possible. But until then, thank you for tuning in to the Forecheck, and we will see you guys next time.